Hey beautiful people, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking and watching today's video. Hey y'all, how you doing? Your girl is back with another video. Girl, I just grabbed a seat, plopped myself on the floor today. I just wanted to feel more connected and grounded. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But yes, girl, I'm in front of this big window in my room and I'm just enjoying the weather today. It's such a beautiful day going into the fall season. So take some time to yourself, sit outside, enjoy the weather, count your blessings, do whatever's gonna make you feel healthy in this life. And speaking of health, today we are gonna be talking about the power of showing up for yourself. Yes, girl, that's a thing. Yes, girl, that's a thing. And so the inspiration for today's topic really came from a place of healing. As you guys know, I'm on my healing journey. And one of the things that I discovered as I was going through my healing journey was that, showing up for yourself, identifying the things that you need as an individual is something that's not really normalized in today's society. And I don't know, even if it's just today's society, I just don't know too many people who just get what they need as individuals, don't get, you know what I mean, as they are evolving as children, coming into adults. And then we look back onto ourselves. Did we really get what we need as children to thrive and be successful emotionally, spiritually, mentally, financially, physically? Some of those things you may have gotten as you were growing up, but as you start your healing journey, and what I've heard from a lot of people is that the thing that they didn't understand was that they needed things as well. And maybe as children, we weren't able to verbalize them. And I'm speaking for myself too. I don't ever want to remove myself when I'm, helping with these videos. Like, you can speak with a counselor, get help, and just realize there's a lot that I didn't get, as a child. And so let's go ahead and dive into this video where we talk about the power of showing up for yourself. Yes, girl, that's a thing. All right, guys, so let's give a few disclaimers going into this. I don't want to minimize anyone's situation, anyone's circumstances. Everyone was dealt a different hand of cards, okay? I'm not here to minimize that, okay? I want you guys to feel heard and I want you guys to be seen. So what I want to do is just tell you guys, I know everyone's situation is different, but that's what makes life great. And we're going to dive into all the things that really bad situations can do to help your life. But anyways, the power, regardless of what you've been through, I want to let you know that your situation can benefit your life. You can take the pieces of your life and create a great life, okay? And there's so many things that contribute to anyone's healing process. And those things are your environment, your religion growing up, your culture growing up, your family, the things your family believes, just lack of resources, poverty, not poverty, having too much. All those things contribute to how you do and don't show up for yourself, the way your parents talk to you, your lack of parents, all those things contribute to how you define showing up for yourself. Okay, but what I want to do is talk about the source, the power that it takes to realize that you have a past, you have a situation, there was trauma, and then take that and let it be a part of your identity, and then you contribute in a positive way to the world with the pieces that you were given. So let's go over the word power just quickly. Power, and I'm looking at notes if you guys see me looking down. The power of showing up for yourself. The word power exists in that sentence. So when I looked up power, just according to Google, is the capacity or ability to direct the behavior of yourself or the course of events. So I replaced the word others, which was originally in the definition, with yourself. So the capacity to direct or influence the behavior of others or the course of events. So I took the word others and replaced it with yourself because we're talking about us. So your capacity or ability to direct or influence. So when I think of direct or influence, I think of being able to take something and add something to it or push a source behind it. That's what influence means, the ability to be able to influence. to add change, to make better. You're influencing it. It's either good or bad. So if you have power behind it, means that you have the ability to make a change. You have the ability to add something to it, to make it better, okay? So as we move forward in this discussion, I want to tell you guys, so if you add power behind showing up for yourself, or you add the word power, that means that there's the ability to influence. You have the ability to make things better if you want to. Okay, so some things you can do by showing up for yourself is you can influence, you can direct the direction of your life. You can influence the success of your life. You can influence how you interact with others, and you can influence how you take care of or treat yourself if you show up with yourself. There's power behind showing up for yourself. You get what I'm saying? So if you show up for yourself, you can influence the success in your life. You can influence the direction of your life. You can influence, or you can direct how you interact with others if you add, showing up for yourself. So what is showing up for yourself? What does that mean? Showing up for yourself is an intentional effort. Intention. It's an intentional effort to look at your life, evaluate your life, and take a little bit of control over the way that your life is going to be despite of. Okay, that's what I feel like showing up for yourself means. It's saying, you know what? All right, so guys, sorry, I'm experiencing some technical difficulties, but anyways, showing up for yourself says that I may not have had any control over my past, and I know some things may be difficult to get over, but I don't know what the future is going to bring, but in this moment, I'm going to do everything I can to contribute to being the best version of myself. So what that looks like is I may have to spend some time with myself. I may have to get up and get counseling. I may have to learn the importance of balance when it comes to my physical well-being, my mental well-being, my emotional well-being. I may have to learn to identify my feelings. I may have to learn to be more aware of what's going on the inside of who I am. I may have to sit down and get grounded and get in touch with my higher power. I may have to do whatever it takes to make sure that I'm okay, because what happens when I'm not okay is when I interact with the world, something's not right. Something is always going wrong. Or when I interact with myself, I'm never feeling content. I'm not feeling happy. I'm not knowing what's next. I'm anxious. I'm depressed. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to get emotionally grounded, to get emotionally sane. And that may take some work. It may take a team of support. It may take constant reinventing yourself, constant reaffirming yourself. It may take some time. It may take time. It may take time. I have to repeat that. It may take time because it's not going to happen overnight. And you guys know how I am about counseling. I really, really am a firm believer in getting the help you need. Showing up, talking with someone that can give you the tools, because a lot of times, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, tools aren't something that, we're necessarily given from birth. The thing that we need cultivated and nurtured may not have happened from birth. But what I'm here to tell you is that you can learn those things. You can be in control of the life that you want. You don't have to live in the pain and the hurt, or live in the judgment of where you feel like you have to be because you don't know any better. So hopefully that helps to when it comes to what does it mean to show up for yourself. So the power of showing up for yourself says that I am enough, that there's nothing too big that I've done that I can't learn to do better. There's nothing I've done too big. I don't want to say erase, but there's nothing too big that I've done that I can't learn from and evolve and do better in the future. You've got to have an open mind, an open spirit. You've got to really want the best for yourself. And it's got to get to a point where you are in your life that you're almost just so desperate that something bigger than you, that you're so desperate that I'm going to do whatever it takes to make me okay. People can't make us okay. Circumstances will never be enough to make us okay. You know what I mean? Those things are forever changing. You can't depend on the things that change. Money cannot make you okay. Money does make things easier, but it's not made to make you happy, to ground you, to give you contentment, to give you joy and peace. All those things are built from within, and getting to a place of clarity, opening up with yourself and cleaning out those things of your past, healing those things of those past, not continuing to walk through life and not being aware of what's hurting you, what's not hurting you, just ignoring those feelings, not allowing people who are toxic to come into your life and define who you are. We've got to work through those things. You've got to create a space that is going to cultivate the life that you want. You've got to create a space in your life that's going to cultivate the life that you want, and it's possible. I'm here to tell you that it's possible. So the power in showing up for yourself says that I am enough, I am worthy, I am great, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to live in that space. And once I learn to live in that space, once I know that I'm worth good things despite, once I know that, I live it. I learn it. I harnessed it. I show myself that I can give me what I need. I show up in love. I show up in greatness. I show up in peace. I show up in joy because I'm worthy of these things. I'm worthy of unlearning the things that have hurt me. I'm worthy of forgiving myself of the things that I did not know. I'm worthy of the grace that I can have in my life. I'm worthy of the people that are going to treat me like the greatness I'm building. I'm worthy of people that are going to speak life into me. I'm worthy of the people that are going to cultivate my greatness. The power of showing up for yourself is definitely something that you're capable of. And hopefully I gave you guys some tips that were helpful. I went with the flow on this one, and I absolutely, love learning things and then sharing them with you guys. So sis, you are so worthy of everything that is good and great. Life may not have given you those from the beginning, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You can give yourself those things. You can walk in the life that you want to walk into. I'm telling you. So hopefully this message added something to your life, gave you hope, found you purpose.